are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Rome, joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today, we don't got any games to go over, Tim, but we do have a home run derby. And I want to start by saying a little disclaimer with the home run derby here. This is supposed to be fun. Don't go overboard. This is not a thing where you need to be throwing your whole bankroll at this type of thing.
What?
I know, right? It's the home run derby. So this is supposed to
But
be.
I got my 1,000-unit horse lock of the year.
No. And
it's Schwarber to be no.
And so we have the home run derby to look at for today. But before we get into today's slate, before we get into today's games, we're taking a look back at what happened yesterday. One right, one wrong in the world of sports betting. I went extremely light yesterday. I ended up going 2-1-2. I had let's get up yesterday. I had Kansas City first 5 push, which was frustrating. They started up 2-0, and they didn't score a single run after that. Toronto tied it in the 3rd. They pushed, and then 2-run shot by Kirk in the 8th, and they win that game. Frustrating for that. I did hit the White Sox run line. That was quite the sweat yesterday, Tim. Jeez, they win 11-0. Dylan Cease is still not an all-star. Make sense of that for me, please. Seattle Mariners run line came through as well. And then I got a push on the Arizona Diamondbacks first 5 money line. So overall yesterday, I made about 1.6 something units. Like it was one of those days where I went 2-1-2. So cash a couple plus monies. My only loser was a plus money. Positive day for me yesterday after what was not a great day the day before. So I'll take it. And time to have a little fun today with the home run derby.
Yeah, I mean, it ended up being a 2-2 day in the WNBA. The sun did not come through for me. The over, my 2 free pick videos lost, but my 2 other plays won. So that's kind of unfortunate. And then baseball, I had the over in the Toronto game. Apparently, Bubik and Berrios are good. Makes no sense.
They're not good, but Bubik is better than people think he is.
That's fair. I had the Baltimore Orioles, who that was a loser by the 3rd inning. White Sox were a winner. Mets blew it late. How about 13 or 14 in a row? I want to say it's 14 in a row for Seattle.
14 for Seattle.
So that was a nice winner there. I had the under in the San Fran game. That one was over quick. And then I had Arizona Diamondbacks money line was the best bet yesterday, and we cashed it, so it was kind of nice. Ended up being a losing day with round robin stuff and teasers and stuff like that. So ready to make my money back on the home run derby because we're gonna have some fun with that. I probably have a little bit too much into it, but I'm ready to have some fun with it, Nick.
Yeah, I remember last year was a very profitable home run derby.
Yeah. No, yeah. Last year I hit on every single thing that I bet. So we'll head to the chat, say hi for a minute, and then we'll start talking some home run derby. After cashing Face, Face hit yesterday. Money line. You got 150 on it? That was nice. I bet them each map, so I ended up being up about a unit. So that was nice. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Dad. Ready for the home run derby tonight? Hopefully you can see a 3-peat. What are we betting today with no baseball? There's still baseball. It's called the home run derby.
Yes, we're degenerates. This is a degen day. This is
100% a degenerate day. And then tomorrow we'll go over the All-Star game and we'll go over the 3 WNBA games.
Oh, fun. So I'm going to have nothing to do on that show.
That's not true.
Other than the All-Star game.
That's not true. But we'll go ahead and look at each matchup, each breakdown. Try to go over each one and just give our thoughts on it. Like, I know for a fact that this one's not going to be a fun matchup.
Yeah, we have Kyle Schwarber and Albert Pujols in this one here. And for this matchup, we're seeing we're seeing Schwarber anywhere from a minus 350 to 400 favored in this one. Yeah. He's 370 on my book. This is going to be should be a blowout. Actually, it's going to my bad. This is going to be one where the winner wins by 1 home run, because when Kyle Schwarber hits 7 after Pujols hits 6, we should cash it. I wanted to bet when we look at the totals for both these hitters, Tim. My book gives me for the full home run derby, not just round 1.
Yeah.
Albert Pujols is set at 18.5, plus 110 to the over, minus 150 to the under. I was tempted on them. I know it's minus 150. I'm tempted on the under 18.5 in that one there. And then when we look at Schwarber, his total is 38.5, minus 130 to the over, minus 110 to the under here on my book. I lean towards the under with Schwarber a little bit with the 38.5. I think he's not going to have to hit too many home runs to beat Pujols, and I think he loses to J-Ram in the second round. And that is, so I would lean towards an under in this one here. I did find a special bet on my book for both Schwarber and Alonso to win their first round matchups at minus 115. So that's what I end up betting for this one there. So I got Schwarber, basically Schwarber Alonso first round parlay is kind of what I've got at minus 115 there. So that's what I'm on for Schwarber to beat Pujols. I'm probably going to look at Pujols' under as well.
This is the one matchup I'll have nothing for, because unfortunately my book does not have totals, and I only have one book right now because that's all I could really that's all I really can do in North Carolina. So unfortunately I can't go and book hop and all that stuff. I know Nick has some on his book, but I'm not going to go and jump over there. If they had them for round 1 exclusively, yes, I would jump onto another book. But this will be the one matchup I don't get to, just because I'm not laying minus 350 on Schwarber, and I do not think Pujols wins. So I think me and Nick have pretty similar brackets, minus 1 matchup. So I would obviously lean Schwarber to win this one, but this is not one that I'm going to lay 350 on. So, and I did lay a little bit of juice, because we'll talk about that in the next matchup. Holla. I got Pete last year for plus 700. Hopefully I can get it live again. There you go. Good luck. I have twins, 2 Steve, boys 2 years old and 2 days. There you go. Congrats. You took Pujols under 459.5 feet for the longest home run. Now it's down to 451.
It's down to 451. It's still 459.5 on my book.
The thing is, I could see him putting one. I could see him hitting 6 home runs, but one of them going 480. Like, I feel like he might put all into one.
I think we're not going to see as much of a fireworks show in this home run derby. I would look at the under 250 full thing.
Yeah, we're not going to see as crazy, but I could see him poking one out for like 465 on his second home run or something. So I don't know. I'm not going to bet a total like that. Yo, morning guys. Good morning. Seager to beat Julio and under 465.5 foot longest home run for Julio.
I like that a lot.
We'll get into that matchup in a minute. Dream was the move last night. Screw the Mercury. I had the over in that game, so that's all that mattered. Thumbs up. Let's get it. All right, Nick. Here's the matchup that we're going to really enjoy.
Yeah, we have Pete Alonso, the 2-time defending home run derby champion, taking on Ronald Acuna Jr. We're seeing Alonso. There we go. Words. Over on minus 210. On my book, he's minus 190 to win the first round against Ronald Acuna Jr. Looking at the totals for this one, I did bet both totals on these 2 hitters. Alonso 38.5, Acuna Jr. 22.5 in this one. I'm on Acuna under 22.5 home runs, because I don't think he hits that many tonight. I think I like a lot of unders tonight for home runs, because Dodger Stadium is not that great of a hitters friendly ballpark. And then I'm going to take Alonso over 38.5. I got that at minus 125, minus 130. This is the guy he's just going to be bobbing his head to the music the whole night. This guy takes it. Pete Alonso takes this event more serious than I think anybody I've seen participate in this event. And that's what makes him so much fun to watch with this one. Now, unfortunately, I don't think that Acuna Jr. is going to hit enough home runs for Pete Alonso to hit the most home runs in the first round like he did last year. That was one of my favorite bets last year, for Alonso to hit the most home runs. And because he was a 5 seed. This year he's a 2 seed.
Yep.
So he's not gonna have the ability to hit as many as he can. He's just going to have the ability to hit enough to beat Acuna, which I think he does easily. And then I think he wins the whole thing. So I do like the over 38.5 for Alonso in this spot. And I like under 22.5 with Acuna.
I don't lay juice, except for on the home run derby. I have a minus 185 and a minus 145. Obviously, lines moved. I got Alonso to beat Ronald Acuna Jr. at minus 185. It's up to 205 now. No, I normally don't lay juice like that. I will say that normally I never lay any type of juice like that. This is not one. This is a spot that I lay it. Ronald Acuna Jr. has hit 8 home runs this year, and he's still coming back from his injury. I think it's a good story for him to be in there, considering he did whatever tore his ACL, MCL, whatever he did last year, missed the entire season, come back. Oh, he's in the home run derby. What a cool story now. Alonso, this is what Alonso comes to live for, is the home run derby. And I think I have 3 separate bets with Alonso. I have a minus 185 to beat Ronald Acuna Jr. I have him plus 200, and I put 2 units on it to win the Derby in general. And because I wanted another one that was a nice chunk of money, I did Alonso to beat Jose Ramirez in the finals at 18-1. So those are my 3 Alonso bets. I would not bet Alonso to win, to have the most home runs in the first round. I have somebody else for that. Just because Alonso is a favorite, and I don't see Acuna hitting a lot of home runs. So it's essentially saying, do you think Acuna is going to get the second most? And I do not think so. And when you're judging most home runs in the first round, look at the underdogs. Look at the underdogs, and judge it off of that. Acuna is not the underdog for me. I'm going Alonso to beat Acuna, and I have him winning the entire thing. Yep. And then I was coming in saying Ronald Acuna Jr. wins.
No.
Oh, damn, forget it. Yep, yeah, forget it. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Pete Alonso to make the finals, minus 105. Yep. Mine has Alonso and Schwarber to both win the first round.
I did bet that.
Watch Schwarber. You know what? I would love to see Schwarber lose in the first round. That would make it a lot easier of a trip for our next guys. But we'll look at this matchup next, which I know me and Nick have a little bit of a different opinion.
Yes, we have Corey Seager and Julio Rodriguez. This line's moved, and I'm mad that I got a bad line on this one here, Tim. We got Rodriguez at minus 155, a total of, I don't know total here. I'm seeing Rodriguez at minus 160 on my book, plus 120 the other way with Seager. Looking at the total, Seager 29.5, and J-Rod is 24.5 for the Derby. So that's kind of interesting there, Tim. Julio Rodriguez is favored, but Corey Seager has a higher total for total home runs in the home run derby. Bucks no. I'm on Corey Seager in this spot here. I think the lights may be a bit too bright for Julio Rodriguez right off the rip here. I think that the Corey Seager has the type of swing to be able to go pretty decent into a home run derby. And keep in mind, this is where Corey Seager did play for most of his career. He's back in LA, where he won an MVP, or not an MVP, a World Series MVP, where he won a World Series. So this is right back at home for Seager here. I think he puts on a show here in round number 1. And I see tons of love on Rodriguez here. I'm going the other way. I'm on Seager. I wish I got the plus 120 with him, but I'm totally okay with the minus 110 that I got him at. And I think I bet him over his home run total as well, if I'm not mistaken. No, I did not bet his over, but I did take J-Rod under 24 and a half home runs at minus 115 for this one.
That's fine. There's a lot of love on Julio, and I understand it. And I'm on it. One of the things that I want to look for is people trying to put on a show. Who's going to care about this more? Somebody who's already won a World Series MVP, all that good stuff, or a rookie who's still trying to prove himself. I don't know about you. We saw Judge win the home run derby as a rookie. We saw Alonso win the home run derby as a rookie. Julio Rodriguez has got to be up there. Now, unfortunately, he would have to draw the Alonso card in the second round. But Julio Rodriguez, I feel, should definitely be the favorite in this one. And I believe he is. Yeah, Julio Rodriguez is actually the 6th seed.
Yeah.
So he's going to go first. So he could be another option for most home runs in round 1. That being said, I just think Julio Rodriguez is the better choice in this one. He's got the bigger swing. He's got more power. I know you get you get Seager, who's put out 22 home runs this year. It's in Texas. Texas is a good hitting ballpark.
Yeah, it hasn't been actually. The new Globe Life field is not as good of a home run hitter's park as the old Texas Park was.
But all I can say is the Texas Park is better to hit in than Seattle.
Yeah.
So I like Julio in this one. I think it's a good spot. I laid 145. It's up to 155 on my book. That's what I put these lines in from my book. I like Julio. I think he wins the first round.
Fair enough.
Morning, gentlemen. Good morning, Untouchable. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Yes, Corey wins.
Yes, Corey wins.
Last night was painful to see my 6-teamer ended by Atlanta Phoenix over 160.5. I had 159.5. Couldn't score 3 points in the last minute. Oof, that's rough. That's rough. All right, we'll go to the final matchup of the night, Nick, and we're on the same book on this one, Nick.
Yes, we have Jose Ramirez and Juan Soto for this matchup here, and this one's probably the one that intrigues me the most, other than the Pete Alonso matchup, because obviously Pete Alonso is Pete Alonso. We're seeing Soto minus 190. I'm seeing plus 145 run back with Ramirez. Looking at the totals for this one here, I'm seeing 19.5 for Ramirez. I'm seeing 33.5 with Soto. 33.5 with Soto. In this spot here, I took J-Ram. This is my upset pick of the first round. I like the number 5 seed. The 5 seed has won almost every year in the home run derby since they've gone to this bracket format. And this is my pick to hit the most home runs in the first round, because this is somebody that I think is going to have to put up a decent amount of home runs to be able to hold off Soto. So this is a spot here where I took Soto under 33.5 because I do think he loses in the first round, and I don't see him hitting 34 home runs in the first round. And I took took Jose Ramirez. Did I take the over? No, 19. No, I think the only over I took was Alonso at 38.5. Yeah, I took the under for what do you call it? But I also sprinkled quarter units on J-Ram to hit the most home runs in the first round, which was, I believe, plus 550.
You got 550. I got 700.
I got. What did I get? To hit the most home runs in the first round. 550. Yeah, 550. Yeah, shop around. If you have access to multiple books, obviously shop around here. But yeah, I like J-Ram in this spot. I think that he can go pretty decently far in this derby.
There you go. I'm on J-Ram as well. And I'm probably a little bit higher on J-Ram. I think a lot of people are going to sleep on him because he plays in Cleveland.
I think the same thing with Seager because he plays in Texas.
I don't think
nobody's sleeping on the Mariners right now. They're coming in winning 14 straight.
Yeah, nobody's sleeping on the Mariners. Oh, yeah. And then Juan Soto is because Juan Soto is going for a big contract. We could look at that angle, but this is just a spot. I'm on Jose Ramirez, and I'm probably way too much on Jose Ramirez. I have him most home runs in the first round. That's plus 700. I have him to make the finals. That's 500. And then I have a bet on him to lose in the finals to Alonso. That's 18-1. I have probably way too much money on him, but when it comes to a 5 seed, Jose Ramirez is playing way better this year than Juan Soto. And this is just a spot where I could see him going deep in this home run derby. Because if you think about it, Jose Ramirez should be in this AL MVP race. But he's not because he plays in Cleveland. Everybody's sleeping on him. I'm not sleeping on him. Jose Ramirez will be my pick to win it minus Alonso. I'm not putting a bet on Jose Ramirez to win it, but I think it's a good spot for him in this home run derby to be able to put on a show in LA. So I like Jose Ramirez in this matchup.
I like it.
Once again, this is all degenerate action, but it's fine. Throw up the odds. The odds on players to win the home run derby now on my book. Alonso is now at 175. Schwarber 375. Soto 6. Julio 7. 750 for Acuna. 11 for Seager. Jose Ramirez 14, and Pujols is 22-1. This should definitely be a interesting home run derby, but at the end of the day, I think.
Wow! I accidentally bet Ramirez to hit the most home runs in round 1 twice. I didn't bet him to win the finals. I accidentally bet him to hit the most home runs twice at a quarter unit each.
True.
I knew those odds seemed off when I saw only plus 550, and I'm seeing 1,400 here.
Yeah. That's fine. I personally put 2 units on Alonso at 2-1 to win it. I just don't see anybody coming close to him. Alonso's got the experience. He's got the just the whole routine down. He knows what he's doing. He's got his batting coach from the last 2 or the last one. I think Alonso's I know he's the favorite, but he's the favorite for a reason. So I like him to win it. I know it's boring to go with the favorite, but what's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Took Seager round 1.
Love it.
Morning, fellas. Jose Ramirez has been killing. He's on my fantasy team too. Nice. There you go. Pick for the longest home run. I think I would take a shot with
Soto.
I was gonna say Julio Rodriguez or J-Ram.
Schwarber hits the longest home run.
Well, I could see Julio hitting one. That's 5 plus 575, or J Ram at 1,000.
Yeah. So you got to keep in mind, you don't want to hit the furthest home run, though. You want to hit them on a line because you're trying to hit the most home runs. You're not trying to hit the furthest home run.
Correct. So that's why Alonso is 4th on that list. I don't think Alonso even comes close to hitting the furthest one. He'll hit the most, but he won't hit the furthest one. No, it's kind of a quick show today, Nick, because it's only the home run derby, but I figured it'd be fun to be able to do this. So Griffey did it 3 times in a row. Alonso may repeat again. I think he does. I think he does. I see when I look at the field, I feel like 2019 was a lot tougher of a field, and 2021 was a lot tougher of a field for Alonso. I don't see this field being as tough for Alonso. He's going up against a Ronald Acuna Jr. who's played half a season. He would probably go up against either Seager or Julio Rodriguez. Either one, I think he's gonna be able to beat. And then either probably Schwarber, J-Ram, or Soto. And he's beaten Soto. I'm not worried about Schwarber. J-Ram would be my biggest concern. Because if you look back here, let me go look the 2020 field, or 2021 home run derby, which that one included. No, I don't need. No, that's not what I wanted. Images. It should show me the bracket. Santana. Nope, that was 2020. That was 2019.
What are you trying to find here?
All right. Last year, he had to face off against Salvi, which big guy. I that one was expected to be close. Shohei and Soto were in it. Soto, good. Shohei was definitely supposed to be a good one, but I did not expect him. Gallo and Story, 2 big boppers who I believe are a lot better than anybody. Well, I believe Story's better than a couple of these guys on here. I don't know about Gallo at this point. Matt Olson and Trey Mancini. Matt Olson's a beast, and Trey Mancini was a good story. I believe the field in 2021 was a lot tougher than the field in 2022. And then 2019, I know that field was definitely probably the toughest field out of all the home run derbies for Alonso. Chapman, big guy. Vladdy, all right. Bregman and Pedersen. Carlos Santana, Josh Bell, and Acuna Jr. I believe the last 2 home run derbies were a lot tougher for Alonso than yester's. He's got the experience. He's the favorite for a reason. I'm just, as ugly as it sounds, I'm just gonna lay the +1, or I'm gonna bet the +174. Or I got 200 on Alonso.
Yeah, I got 200 as well.
Can't parlay Alonso and Schwarber in the first round wins, Nick. On Bovada, it's a singles only. Nick, tell him.
If you go under home run derby, and you scroll down to requested bets, it's now up to -130, but you can get Pete Alonso and Kyle Schwarber to each win their first round, -130.
There you go. Maybe Alonso faces Schwarber in the finals. I don't think Schwarber makes the finals. Because if you think, the way I look at it, it's who are the guys that are going to hit line drive home runs? And I think J-Ram will do a lot better of a job than Schwarber will. And I think Julio Rodriguez would do a lot better. Oh, no, he's on the Alonso side, sorry. I think J-Ram would do a better job. And that's why I think J-Ram beats Soto, is I think he hits more line drives when Soto's going to just try to hit bombs. So I don't think Schwarber makes the finals. Hi, guys. Hi, D-Talk. Kyle Schwarber and Pete Alonso to win first round, yep. 108. Yeah. I'm hoping that for my bets that Pujols wins round 1. but
I'm not.
but he's not going to. Should I drop all 3 of my bets on Alonso? Yeah, I like it. What app was the minus 108 for the first round?
Yeah, right.
I don't know
I
that.
don't know.
He has that one. You think J-Ram for the finals then? I think he wins. Yeah. I think he wins. I think he. Sorry, I don't think he wins. I think he makes the finals. Yes. Mm-hmm. So much to bet on today. International soccer. Rickett, if you give me an international soccer play, I will go and tail you on it. I will. I have no problem doing that. I tailed Terry on his Japan baseball, which he made me a solid $4.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Woo. But Rickett, you go give me a international soccer pick, and I'll bet it right here on the show. I'll throw a solid $50.62 to even my thing out on it. So you give me a pick, and I'll go and bet it. What app? I have no clue. That wasn't us. That was Pete that has it. Aslan, Moneyline, Norway, Soccer, plus 119. All right. Let's do this. Soccer. Top leagues. Nope. Other leagues. You said it's Norway. Norway. And you're taking Aslan at plus 1. Oh, I have to log back in. Cool. I will grab that from you. Let's do this. I'll ride. I'll ride. Now let's preface this with I don't bet soccer. I'm only betting it because Rickett said so. Aslan plus that. I'll bet that, and that will even my amount out. Good to go. All right. Let me know if that wins. It's a tennis day for me outside of this. Good luck. Good luck. Anything that we should be looking? Oh, one more thing to look at, Nick, before we head on out for today with the home run derby. And then tomorrow we'll look at the All-Star game. We'll look at some WNBA and maybe some futures for the second half of the MLB season. But I know you did a little bit of looking at it. Home runs, the home run total for the home run derby on BOL is 251.5. Why is the under the play?
Dodger Stadium's not as good of a hitters-friendly ballpark as we've seen from the previous years. Obviously, Coors Field, there was 312 home runs, and that's an absolute paradise when you're talking about what do you call it? Home run derby.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see where the previous games were.
2019 was in. I don't remember. Was that Petco?
No, those Stanton won it in Petco.
Stanton won it in Petco. Then what was the first one in? I don't remember where the first one was. 2019. Where was the 2019 All-Star game?
Let's see. I'm trying to find that.
That was in Progressive. It was in Cleveland.
Cleveland. Yeah, it's slightly better of a pitcher's ballpark.
Yep.
And then Nationals Park, Marlins Park, Echo Park, Great American Ballpark, Target Field, Citi Field, Kauffman Stadium.
There you go.
2012 was the last time the National League won the All-Star game.
I'll be on the National League tomorrow, but we'll get into that a little bit. Pete's gonna follow Rickett. The under is 12-3 in the last 15 All-Star games. Just saying, and now it's dropped from an 8 to a 7.5. Don't get fooled. It's an under. It's an under, and it's National League when National League wins 3-1. Because I don't think the American League's going to get much offense. I really don't. Between the pitchers on the National League, including Sandy Alcantara, Tony Gonsolin, Clayton Kershaw, Max Fried, what are you going to have? which will get him the first, 4 innings?
Yeah.
And then you get to the bullpen. And
Musgrove. You get their Musgrove in there.
Musgrove. That'll be the 5th. And then you get like a solid bullpen that's closed out by Edwin Diaz. So just be careful on that one. I don't think the American League – I think American League team total under could be an interesting spot. I made that one of my captain plays as well. J-Rod in Texas did a 4-minute simulation for home run in BP and hit 38. There you go. Hey, guys, is Bovada a good betting app to use? I use BOL. We're not sponsored by anybody, so I use Bet Online. Nick uses Bovada.
Yep.
If any books want to sponsor us, we'll go to you guys exclusively. But until then, I will say whatever book I want. Plus 700 is worth a shot. This kid is full of life and trying to get every occasion. I think he wins the first round, but running into Alonso is going to be very difficult. It's 8 on the Bet Now site. That's fair. Nick, I think that's good. I think we spent half an hour talking about the home run derby. So, good luck tonight.
By the way, Tim, I got an interesting idea for tomorrow's All-Star game, and this is a little bit of a little hint towards one of my plays potentially tomorrow. And I never bet these. I want the Nerfy.
Okay. But that's gonna pretty much be it for today. Let's pay some bills before we head on out. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It's all linked down below. Also, make sure you guys check out Geek for all your concert tickets and sporting event ticket needs. You could use the code ESB at checkout. It'll save you $20 off your first purchase. The All-Star game goes under the total of 8. I agree. Yep. Nerfy, I'll take that too.
Yeah, that's something I probably won't have that much of a problem of taking a full game with because I don't trust bullpens, but I can trust these bullpens.
Oh yeah, 100%. But Nick, should we do a recap? Alonso to win the first round, minus 185. Rodriguez to win the first round, minus 145. J-Ram to win the first round, plus 140. J-Ram, most home runs in the first round, 700, plus 700. J-Ram to make the finals, plus 500. Alonso to beat Rodriguez in the finals, 18-1. Those are my plays for the day. Oh, and Alonso to win the home run derby in general, 2 units, plus 200. Nick?
Yeah. Let me get up my card here. I'm totally prepared. I've got... Here we go. Seager round 1, Ramirez round 1, Alonso, Schwarber 2-teamer, the special bet at minus 115, Acuna under 22.5, Soto under 33.5, and Rodriguez under 24.5. Alonso over 38.5. Ramirez to have the most home runs in round 1 at plus 550. Alonso to make the finals at minus 105. And Alonso to win the home run derby at plus 200.
All I could say is if Alonso loses in the first round, I'm going to just turn off the thing tonight. Because that's pretty much all my money out the window. Or all the money that I bet on this out the window. So we'll see how it goes. That Nerfy does sound excellent. Can't find the over-under home runs. I don't have it on my book either. Where do you guys see that? All right, whoever asked, Pete's on FanDuel. I don't have it either. And I don't use FanDuel because it's not legal in my state. So National League tomorrow. I am planning to watch the All-Star game with Lenny tomorrow. Nick, did we want to try to do a live stream tomorrow?
We'll see.
We'll see how it goes. We might try to do a All-Star game live stream. Nick, can you transfer me $50, Nick, please?
No.
What? No. We're not just giving out money. I don't know where you. Yeah, we'll give you money, bet these stuff, and come back tomorrow. But Nick, go ahead, wrap it up for today.
Yeah, that's
No
just
best
gonna
bet
about.
today. Nope, no best bet today. No,
If
my
you
best
guys
bet is
like,
Alonso to win the home run derby.
Yeah.
It's so hot in Vegas. Yup. Still pressing the like. Thank you.
Yeah, that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESP, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. Good luck.
See ya.